For a lot of people, an open house is, well, kind of just a casual Sunday thing, right? A quick peek inside a house, maybe grab a cookie. But what if that simple event could actually be way more powerful, like a real lead generating machine for real estate pros? Today, that's exactly what we're diving into, unlocking the hidden potential of open houses, how to make them truly strategic, really impactful events. We've got some great sources for this, a really detailed checklist, a full action plan, and this guide on making them unforgettable. So our mission here is to pull out the absolute best bits, the key insights, maybe even some surprising facts from all this, giving you a shortcut to really mastering the open house game.
Okay, so let's unpack this. It seems pretty clear from these materials that success isn't just about, unlocking the door on Saturday. It starts way, way before that, right?
Oh, absolutely. The sources really stress treating an open house like a major event. Think hosting a big party. It needs careful planning, a real strategic framework. It's not about showing up 15 minutes early. It's about laying the groundwork way in advance. One surprising thing is just how much weight is put on that prep phase.
That definitely shifts the perspective. So in that prep phase, what are the big strategic calls, especially around, say, picking the right property in the right time?
Right. So the sources get really specific here. Ideally, the house should be easy to find, like no more than 3 turns off a main road. That's kind of crucial. And here's an interesting nugget. Aim for homes around 120% of your usual target price point. Seems that attracts a more qualified buyer pool. And definitely focus on properties new to the market. 0 to 14 days is the sweet spot they mentioned. Those just naturally get more attention, more buzz. Oh, and of course it needs to be in a desirable area, have features people actually want to see. Makes sense.
Okay, so location, price point, and freshness. What about timing? Is it just weekends?
Weekends are still prime, yeah. Usually a 2-hour window, sometime between, say, 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. But here's a cool twist for city areas, places with nightlife. A twilight open house, like 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on a weekday.
Oh, interesting. Catching people after work.
Exactly. It's a strategic move, not just an alternative. And critically, something easily overlooked, check local event calendars. You don't want to compete with the town fair or a big game. Seriously.
That twilight idea is smart. Okay, so you've got the house, the time, but the materials really, really hammer home the agent's knowledge part. It's not enough just to be there, is it?
Not at all.
Yeah.
You need to be the expert. Thorough research is non-negotiable. Know everything about that property, HOA details, renovations, what stays, what goes. But it goes deeper. You need to know the competition, what else is for sale nearby, what just sold, what features they have. The sources even suggest actually touring nearby active listings. Gives you a real edge.
So know the house, know the competition. What else?
Know the community, schools, parks, restaurants, shopping. Be ready for those common questions like, so why are they selling? Yeah. And here's a key piece of advice. Builds massive trust. If you don't know the answer to something specific, don't fake it. Just say, that's a great question. Let me find out for you. Then get their contact info. Boom. Instant, honest follow-up.
What a great advice. Honesty as a lead gen tool, I like it. So you're armed with all this knowledge. You also need the actual stuff, right? The paperwork, the flyers.
Exactly. Got to have your ducks in a row. The sources list essentials. Sellers, disclosures, surveys, MLS sheets with all the property details, lists of comparable homes nearby. And then the marketing materials, floor plans, feature sheets, good photos, maybe even links or QR codes for virtual tours. Plus the admin side. A proper sign-in sheet, name, phone, email, asking if they have an agent. And of course, professional flyers and plenty of business cards. Be ready for anything a serious buyer might ask for.
Okay, groundwork laid. Prep done. Now this is where I think it gets really exciting. Building the buzz before the event. Because, you can prep all you want, but if nobody shows up...
Right. This is about creating anticipation. Using modern tools to get the word out to the right people. This is how you turn a simple showing into that lead generating machine we talked about. One really smart tactic highlighted is creating short videos, like 3 to 5 of them, 60, 90 seconds max.
Videos? Of what specifically?
Unique features.
Yeah.
Show off that amazing kitchen island, the master suite, the cool backyard, maybe even room stories, how spaces get used, or even quick neighborhood tours. The key is focusing on the benefits, not just listing features. Imagine hosting friends here instead of just big kitchen. Use good lighting, keep the camera steady, and end with a soft reminder about the open house.
Okay, nice little videos. How do you get those in front of people easily?
QR codes. Generate a QR code for each video. Also, for a digital buyer's guide, your contact info, maybe a neighborhood info pack. These codes are like bridges, linking your physical marketing, like a flyer, straight to valuable digital content. Super slick.
That is clever. Blending the physical and digital. So You have these assets. What's the timeline for rolling out the marketing? When do you start building buzz?
There's a clear timeline suggested. About 7 to 10 days out, get the open house info into the MLS. That pushes it out to the big real estate websites. But remember, it can take like up to 72 hours to show up everywhere. At the same time, send postcards to maybe 50 or 100 homes nearby. Invite the neighbors. Frame it as, see what homes like yours are selling for. Curiosity is powerful. And start posting those teaser videos on social media.
Okay, 7-10 days out. What's next?
Then, 48 hours before, launch targeted ads on social media, Facebook, Instagram, wherever your audience is. Email a digital flyer or a video teaser to your own client list the day before. Circle back to those neighbors with a door hanger reminder. Post a countdown on social media, maybe another sneak peek video, and get those open house signs out on main intersections if rules allow. Maybe even with a time rider for 247 exposure.
Wow, that's a lot of touch points.
Yeah, and the sources mentioned using a single property website can really streamline things. Pulls in photos automatically, helps generate QR codes and links for sharing. Makes it easier to manage all that.
It sounds comprehensive, and it brings back that idea of connecting locally with the actual neighbors.
Definitely. They talk about creating neighborhood packets. Include the MLS sheet, those QR codes linking to your videos, maybe some local market stats, neighborhood info, and of course your contact details. You can door knock with them using a friendly script like, "Hi, I'm hosting an open house down the street this weekend. Wanted to share some info about the home and the neighborhood you might find interesting. Check out these QR codes for videos."
Or mail them if door knocking isn't your thing.
Exactly. Hit maybe 50 to 100 nearby homes. It's a personal touch, positions you as the local go-to person even before the event starts.
So marketing blitz done, prep complete, buzz is hopefully building. Now it's showtime, game day. This is where it all comes together.
That's right. Now it's about making that lasting impression, creating a really welcoming vibe, and connecting with people professionally but warmly. Every little detail counts now. First things first, arrive early, at least 30 minutes before start time. Clear the walkways, maybe some balloons or a nice welcome mat. A clear welcome sign right by the door. Set the stage.
Creating an experience, not just opening a door. I like that.
Totally. Appeal to the senses. Baking cookies is classic for a reason. Or a subtle candle. But big caution from the sources. Avoid those strong plug-in air fresheners.
Oh, why is that?
A lot of people are sensitive to them, and honestly, it can sometimes make visitors wonder if you're trying to cover something up. So, subtle is key. Play some soft, calming music. Open up all the curtains. Maximize that natural light.
Makes sense. What about snacks and drinks?
Keep it simple and clean. Water bottles, maybe coffee. Definitely avoid anything messy. No chocolate, nothing sticky. Have paper towels, napkins, a trash bin easily accessible. And set up an info station strategically, somewhere you can see people coming and going. This is where you have the sign-in sheet, brochures, flyers, business cards, maybe feedback forms. Have pens and clipboards ready.
Okay, the basics. Anything extra to make it memorable?
Yes. This is a great nugget. Bring an item of value. Something tangible people take away that reminds them of you. Could be an open house comparison chart, a house hunting checklist, maybe even a branded coloring sheet for kids, surprisingly effective, or a little buyer's roadmap packet. Practical stuff.
That's smart. Provide value beyond just the house itself. What about the directional signs getting people to the house? How aggressive should you be?
Pretty aggressive, actually.
Yeah.
Put signs along the route, main sign at the entrance, gate access sign if needed. The advice is basically, however many signs you think you need, put out double.
Double. Wow.
Yeah, every major intersection, every right turn within maybe a half-mile radius. Use a time rider for 24-hour exposure if you can. Maximize visibility. You want it to be impossible to miss.
Got it. Signs everywhere. So people start arriving. How do you engage them effectively without being, pushy?
Greet everyone personally, warmly. Direct them to the sign-in sheet. And here's a pro tip. Incentivize signing in. Offer a drawing for like a $25 or $50 gift card to a popular local spot. Really boost sign-ins. Offer them info. Ask open-ended questions. Have you seen the QR code videos yet? What brings you to this area today? Are you familiar with this neighborhood? Stuff like that.
So read the room a bit.
Exactly. If you click, maybe offer a guided tour, point out highlights. If they seem like they want space, suggest a path through the house and let them know you're there for questions. Answer everything confidently, drawing on that prep. And remember the honesty rule. If you don't know, offer to find out and grab their number. If the house isn't right for them, mention other options nearby. Maybe even offer to show them something else right after the open house.
Positioning yourself is helpful, not just selling this house.
Precisely. Hang out near the kitchen. It's a natural hub. Let people explore at their own pace. Avoid forced sign-ins or overly aggressive tactics. Maybe offer to text or email that digital buyer's guide if it feels right.
This all sounds great for connecting with buyers, but hosting an open house, you're letting strangers into a property? What about safety? That's got to be a concern.
A huge concern. And the sources are very clear on prioritizing personal safety. Seriously, consider having someone with you, a colleague, maybe a lender or title partner. In your marketing, especially social media, use we or our team or come visit us. Avoid language that says, I'll be there alone.
Smart. Any other practical safety tips?
Yeah, don't make yourself a target. Don't walk into rooms first. Guide people, but let them enter potentially isolated areas like basements first if you're alone. Make sure you're directing the flow, not being herded by visitors. Keep escape routes clear. Maybe leave the back door unlocked. Always know your exits. And fundamentally, trust your gut. If something feels off, just get out. Your safety is number one, period.
Absolutely critical advice. Okay, so the event went well. You stayed safe. You met some great people. How do you actually convert those interactions? The open house itself is really just the beginning, isn't it?
Exactly. This is where the real work, the real success happens. It's all about the follow-up. Building on those connections, nurturing leads. The sources stress immediate action. Like within 2 hours after the open house ends. Get all those contacts, name, number, email into your phone. Connect your social media accounts to your contacts and follow the visitors you met. Then, send a quick video text message.
A video text, what do you say?
Something simple and personal. Hey, name, thanks so much for stopping by the open house today. Just wanted to send over my contact card. Feel free to reach out if any questions pop up about the house or the neighborhood. Keep it brief and helpful. Promptness matters, especially if you ran that gift card drawing.
Okay, immediate follow-up is step one. But it can't stop there, right? How do you keep that connection going?
It's a systematic process. Think in terms of the next few days. Day 1, that video text with your contact card. Day 2, engage lightly on social media. Like or comment on one of their posts. Just a gentle reminder you exist. Day 3, if you haven't heard back, make a quick phone call. Simple script again.
Hi, name. It's your name calling. We met at the open house on Street Sunday. Just wanted to follow up, see if you had any more questions or if I can help with anything else in your home search. Low pressure, just checking in.
So text, social, then call. What else?
Within about 48 hours, send a handwritten thank you note to any neighbors who came by if you got their address. It's a really nice touch. Also, send a recap postcard or letter to those same 100 homes you initially targeted. Maybe mention how many people came through or the final sale price later on. And long term, get everyone from that sign-in sheet into your CRM system. Use automated drip email campaigns for new leads. Keep providing value market updates, new listings that might fit their needs. Nurture, nurture, nurture. That's a really thorough system. And it sounds like the engagement even continues after the house sells. You mentioned going back to the neighborhood.
Absolutely. Once the house sells, create maybe a little seller's guide packet. Then, yes, door knock that same neighborhood again. Share the sale details. Talk about what it means for their property values. The script could be something like, hi there. Just wanted to give you an update on the home at address. It sold for price in just X days. I put together some info on what this means for property values around here if you're curious.
So you're positioning yourself as the ongoing neighborhood expert.
Exactly. It's about providing market insights, not just constantly pitching. Build those long-term relationships, get referrals, follow up after every sale in that area, become indispensable.
It really is about building a consistent, valuable presence then. With all this effort, how do you know if it's actually working? What should you track?
Good question. The sources list key metrics. Number of visitors, obviously. How many scan those QR codes? Social media follows, and engagement from attendees. How many phone numbers did you collect? How many meaningful follow-up conversations happened? And ultimately, how many buyer leads did you generate? Did you get any seller inquiries from the neighbors? How many listing appointments resulted from it all? Tracking shows your ROI.
That makes sense. Quantified results. Are there any, next level strategies mentioned for really making an impact?
Yeah, few advanced plays. We mentioned the Twilight open house, 5 to 7 p.m. on a weekday. Really good for commuter crowds or areas with evening buzz. Another one is a VIP open house event. Invite just the neighbors for an exclusive preview hour before it opens to the public. Makes them feel special. And get creative. Partner with a local business. Maybe a nearby restaurant offers small bites, or a local artist displays some work in the house. Creates a unique vibe, builds community connections, makes it memorable.
Wow, what a complete picture. From the very first thought about holding an open house all the way through long-term neighborhood engagement. It's really a whole system.
It really is. And it works because it blends that classic relationship building, face-to-face connection with all these smart digital tools. It creates so many touch points, keeps you top of mind, but always by providing value. It's how you turn lookers into leads and leads into clients.
Well, that definitely wraps up our deep dive into truly mastering open house strategies. It's so much more than just opening a door, isn't it? It's this carefully planned, strategically executed event with robust follow-up, all designed to build relationships and generate real business.
For sure. We've seen how combining those traditional methods with modern tech creates this powerful system. It keeps agents relevant, provides genuine value, and ultimately helps turn casual interest into long-term, loyal clients. It builds a sustainable business.
So thinking about all this strategy, all the tech involved today, it makes you wonder, how might things like AI, virtual reality, or just evolving digital habits shape the open house of the future? What new ways might emerge to connect with potential clients down the road? Something to think about.